Caleb was born on October 28th, 2013, and he was born via emergency C-section. He was pretty sick, although we thought he was perfect.
Caleb, we call him the miracle child. When he was born, he had to fight.
He was there for 2 weeks, and we left there with a diagnosis of a heart condition called Wolff-Parkinson-White.
We got through that, and then when he had a brain scan, it revealed mild cerebral palsy, and I thought, you know what? We can do this. We can deal with this.
Duncan was born on April 13th of 2015, about the same week that actually Caleb started PT.
We had no concerns with Duncan. I mean, he seemed like a spunky nutball that just was ready to tackle the world.
Duncan, he is, he's so different than Caleb. He was doing things that normal kids his age were doing.
Caleb never crawled, he never jumped, Caleb never blew kisses, he never waved. He didn't do the things that are on your milestone chart. What didn't feel right with me is when he wasn't walking at 18 months. One weekend when we were up at the cabin in Hibbing with our family, and Caleb had a heart episode, which put us in the emergency room in Hibbing, Minnesota. And after that episode, he seemed to be stuttering more and falling more. Something didn't feel right. So I took a medical leave from work, and we started seeing specialists here in Minnesota. Throughout this process, we were recommended to go see genetics. So we decided to go do that blood work so that, you know, while we were out of the country, he could have the right medication. So that's what we did. We went and saw genetics, and then we went on our vacation with our older boys to Belize.
You know, we got the devastating news about the Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy, and that just changed life.
We were in Belize on vacation. Yeah, it's just a complete shock. Yeah, it was hard.
Sarah's phone rang, and she looked at the number, and she called him back, and the boys and I were watching this conversation take place, and we knew that we had a much bigger problem at that point. He was asking his litany of questions about Caleb, and does he have any brothers?
We kind of knew that there was a 50-50 chance, so it was in the back of your mind. Does he have this condition as well?
All he wanted to do is see Duncan walk from one end of the room to the other. And within 3 seconds, our lives were shattered again.
None of us knew what muscular dystrophy was. We didn't know there's actually a spectrum of muscular dystrophy, and that Caleb and Duncan ended up falling on the most severe form of that, which is the Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy.
But I woke up in my own skin. I'm not there anymore.
I just didn't want to know that this could get worse, because having it with one kid is too much already, and then trying to deal with it with two, it's just unfathomable.
The death rate is around 18 to 20, however studies have been done, and they are living longer with steroids and things like that, up to the age of 30, and I just read an article that said some into their 40s.
It just shows how fortunate me and my brother are. You know, we got lucky.
I want to keep on seeing them stay walking. Their disease like immobilizes a lot of people in wheelchairs and stuff, and I just really want to see them keep on walking. One of my dreams is for them to find a cure for muscular dystrophy.
In between the falling leaves.
They have successfully done a genetic editing, and it's been successful in mice. They have done it successfully in dogs. So, will humans be the next? We sure are. That is our hope.
It never feels enough until we find a cure, but until then, I just want to keep pushing and screaming to the world that Duchenne is fatal and we need help. We need to advance research and we need it to happen quick.
Yeah, I worry about them a lot, like them having a fun life. Like I want them to have the best life they can.
Finance is going to be a big issue. We need to start preparing. You know, the house here is not designed for, especially too, children in wheelchairs.
As we attempt to get medication in our home for our boys, that isn't as easy as going to a pharmacy and picking it up.
Times are going to get harder, and it's going to get a lot harder. I just, you know, I really hope that they can, you know, find something to be happy about and smile about.
I think our goals as a family have changed. I think we can't do it individually.
They're little, they still have years left of life, but their years are going to look different than we thought they would. So we're just trying to do as much as a family as we can now.
We're going to fight and do everything we can to make sure that they have the best, and if there's any chance that we can get a couple extra days out of their prognosis, we're going to do it.
Thank you so much for watching.
The Kasners need all the help they can get. To donate to the Kasners directly, go to squareup.com/store/KasnersKickDuchenne.
To help advance research for Duchenne, visit the website charliesfund.org.
Join us on our mission to help end muscular dystrophy
and to help the Kasners kick Duchenne.